Hi everyone, Velvet here, and I have some stories for you today. But before we get started, can you please do me a huge favor and like, comment, and subscribe? It'll help the channel out and it'll get you more videos like this. Let's get to it. And our first one is from Alternative Hat 43-2. Am I wrong for distancing myself from my friend group because I think that my friend was flirting with my boyfriend? Well, I started seeing this guy and introduced him to my friend. She was always touchy-feely with him. She has always walked between us when we were talking. One time she showed up and I said hi to her. She ignored me and walks in between me and my not quite boyfriend and says hi to him and only him. So, one time before things were too serious, I asked her if she liked him. She said no, but the next day she goes up to him and touches him on the neck while is talking to him. She happens to do this on multiple occasions. But some days I would have a nice date with him, but then she would show up with the rest of our friends and constantly get in between us, constantly over-talking me. And I would catch them off guard in another room alone sometimes, doing nothing. I started ghosting him gradually, and just bailing out early, and sometimes not even showing up. One of the other girls asked me what was going on, and I explained that I think she is too friendly with my boyfriend. She said that she just thought she was friendly, or maybe she was better friends with him than me. Pretty soon, this girl started making nasty remarks to me out of nowhere. She said how she didn't like my clothes, how I look like an old lady. Anyways, I got offered different hours at work, and instead of hanging out with them, I took the work. I mostly did it to avoid them. I still talked to everyone on their socials, slowly kind of dropping out. I dropped out of that guy's lives too, in there somewhere. Not an immediate break, just distance myself. Anyways, I met up with an older friend that knew the both of us, and she and I got to talking, and I told her about what happened, just what I observed. She knows the both of us. She acted like she was with me. Well, today, she commented on how my friend touched her neck and told her she looked nice. I was like, did she do it to your boyfriend too? And yes, they did talk to my original friend about it. She denied all of this. She denied doing any of it. Oh, wow, that gaslighting be. But she did do all these things. I can't say her motive, but I can say that she did them. Also, nothing I guess happened between them after I left. But did I do something wrong, even if I'm wrong about what was going on? I just left. If she wanted the guy that bad, take him. I don't think anyone missed me. I mean, she didn't even keep in contact with me at all while I was gone. Before I left, we were still talking. I didn't yell at her. I didn't say nasty things about her, aside from saying how she acted, but no one believed there was anything going on. I didn't call her any names. I just said that she acted too friendly with my boyfriend, and I sort of just left them fell off of them. And they act mad. I mean, if one of my friends thought I liked the guy they were with, I wouldn't keep acting like that. Hi, OP. First of all, no, you're not in the wrong. And second of all, those are not your friends. You need to ditch out all of them too, and the boyfriend. I was gonna cut him some slack because I would be caught off guard if some random girl cut in between me and my girlfriend, or girl I'm working on becoming my girlfriend, and started touching me up. She'd probably get one touch in and I'd be like, hey, back off, I don't know who the hell you are, leave me alone. But he put himself into predicaments where he was alone with her in a room where you could catch them being alone. So I don't think he was, good boyfriend material if he's going to put himself in a position like that with a woman who's been real touchy-feely with him. And also, that friend group sounds crappy. I'd do, you already did, you distanced yourself from them. Good, that's what I would do too, and distance yourself from him too. As to my theory with that girl, I don't think she was ever interested in the guy. I think she just wanted to hurt you, and she did that through trying to take your, almost boyfriend away from you. And I think she gets off on that a little bit, being, well, evil like that. Oh, OP tells us what happens to the almost boyfriend in the comments. But first, Bite Me 717 says, what happened to your not quite boyfriend? No, you are not wrong, and they aren't your friends. I agree with you on that. They are not your friends. But OP says, he asked me why I hadn't been around on Messenger. I had to hang out with him in a while, except mutual friends. Well, he practices guitar. Out of the blue, he tells me he's working on my friend's favorite song. He says she will like this. By your friend, is it the one who's like touching and feeling him? So, if it's that one, then yeah, this is done. There's no relationship. Screw him. But back to it. I quit writing him after that altogether. He messaged me a couple times after that. One was a crying face. Where are you? I miss you. I just ignored it. Yeah, OP. Yeah. Good call. Ditch them all. They're all terrible people. OP, you are not in the wrong. And our second one comes from Tumat on Basil 9. Am I in the wrong for reporting my friend who is an OBGYN? During a night of drinking, I, a 30s female, had a discussion with my friend, a 40s female. We haven't seen each other in a while and completely devoured 2 bottles of wine and caught up on life. Thing is, even though I was nicely drunk, I still remember the conversation. My friend admitted to being attracted to one of her female patients. How she explained it to me was the nurses were getting catty with the patient and hinted at my friend, the OB, to do something about it. When she entered the exam room, she said she didn't know she'd be hot. She was mean to the patient to show loyalty to the nurses, and also admitted to doing unnecessary pelvic exam to show her who's boss. Oh, that's some ghouls crap right there. Holy hell. Alright, back to it. I fully remember the conversation in detail. My friend slept over that night, but I awkwardly asked her to leave super early the next morning. I wasn't comfortable with what she disclosed to me. A month passed, and we haven't spoken, but she contacts to tell me the patient reported her for some advice. I straight up told her what she did was bizarre and creepy. I repeated exactly how she described what happened. And of course, she says both of us had a bottle of wine each, and I'm getting things confused. Oh my god. I wonder if she's gonna try to like bring you into court or something like that and use you as a witness, and she's trying to be like, no, this is the story, not what you're saying what happened. But back to it. Thing is, I know my friend's history with women, and she has a thing for dominating them, especially the pretty ones. I know exactly what she did. I'm not saying it's a nice thing to do, but if she's doing this while with willing participants, it's fine. But she did this to a patient. She is in a high power position, and I know she purposely crossed that woman's boundaries to score with her, and her number, in my eyes, that's SA. I called her governing board and reported her. Am I wrong? OP, you are not in the wrong. Now imagine if a male was doing this to a female patient. How that would how that would hit the news. Just because a woman's doing it to a woman doesn't mean it's not, SA and a use and all that stuff. That's exactly what it is. You did the right thing by reporting her, because that's some messed up stuff what she did. I'm gonna look in the comments and see if someone can say it more elegantly than me. Oh, here we go. We got My Hair's on Fire 2023. Not wrong. She admitted to giving some unnecessary pelvic exam. That is SA and slash about. A pelvic exam that is not necessary, but delivery performed for a non-medical purpose. It is outside of the scope of the functions as a medical professional. She knowingly stuck objects into this woman to dominate her. That's literally textbook rapist behavior and mentality. If she is admitting to this much, what else is she not admitting to? Yeah, that's the scary part, OP. The behavior that she already admitted is sufficient enough to hopefully result in a loss of her license to practice medicine. It's nauseating to even think how much women are unknowingly subjected themselves to this monster. You would be not in the wrong to report her. Yes, I agree with My Hair's on Fire, because that's some ghoul stuff. Good on you for reporting her. She does deserve to lose her license. OP, not in the wrong. And our final one is from Gold No 3758. Am I wrong for telling my wife I'm through helping with yard sales and flea markets? Me, a 32-year-old male, and my wife, a 31-year-old female, have been married for 6 years. We have one daughter, a 4-year-old female. I work full-time at a hospital, and I'm in grad school and closing on all my master's. Oh, congratulations, OP. That's really impressive. My wife is a stay-at-home mom. Between working, grad school, my toddler, and a sick parent, dementia, I have zero time. My wife and sister-in-law have recently attempted to getting into yard sales and flea markets. Pretty much every Saturday, they rope me into it. They've made abysmal profits. Most of the time, they make enough to cover the fees at the flea market, plus maybe $20. This is after 6 to 7 hours of being there. I'm incredibly tired, irritable, and stressed. All dedicating the time is making me more stressed because I have to find time I don't have to finish my school assignments and study. It's also incredibly hot outside, and by the time I get home, I am too drained to do anything. I finally snapped and told her I was done helping with any of it, and they can do it by themselves. Now she is pissed at me because she expects me to help. She told me that I just need to plan my time better. How do you plan your time better, OP? I don't even know when you get time to sleep when you're dealing with all of these. A master's course is, it's very time consuming, and then you have your parent to deal with. But back to it. I told her that I had planned my time. I have time to plan. Dedicating pretty much the whole Saturday kills that. I am trying to finish my master's degree so I can find a better paying job. Meanwhile, she wants me to do all this shite so she can make $20. Am I wrong? No, P. No, you're not wrong. What you're saying is making sense to me. This seems like a waste of your time to make $20 and go out there and bake in the sun. When you need time to sleep, you're doing all of this stuff, and she's just like, oh, you need to plan better. No, how about she just goes out there and does it herself, or gets one of her friends to help her, because it seems like a pointless endeavor. We did this. My family did this for a little while selling at a swap meet. It's not making profits. It's not worth it to me. But you're right. You have limited time, and wasting time trying to sell junk to make $20 profit is not worth your time, especially when you're trying to get your master's and get a better job to provide for your family. And she's trying to screw you over by robbing you of what little sleep you can get. No, P, no, you're not in the wrong. Tell her no and get some sleep and take your days off. Your body needs to rest after doing all of this stuff. So, P, no, you're not in the wrong. Thank you for making it to the end of the video with me. And can you please do what I said in the beginning? And like, comment, and subscribe. It really and truly does help the channel out. It helps it grow, and it helps you get more videos like this. Velvet out.